I want to make a stretch post score. If you want to really drop off your favorite streamer, YouTuber, maybe you got a friend that might be better than you, or just whatever the case might be, this is the build for you, man. All my post scorers know when you're a skillful post scorer, you're hard to stop. Like, if you're not too good or you're learning a post score, this build might also, it's also for you. This is an all around post score build. It can do it all, you know. It can do anything. It can shoot, it could post up, post fade from anywhere. It can dunk on people, dunk on centers. Like, come on, let's just get into it. I'm talking too much. Let's get right into it. All right, I know y'all came here for the build, not for the talking. All right, so look, you want to go center. You do not want to go power forward. Power forward, you might get a lot of speed, but your height maxes out 7 foot. You know, 7 foot is not good for a post scorer this year. I'm not gonna lie. So you want to go 7'3", because the mouse in the house badge this year is overpowered, and especially because you're gonna have, since you're 7'3", right? Since you're gonna have only gold badges for finishing, you're not gonna be able to have Hall of Fame badges, right? It's gonna help out a lot. Hall of Fame badges are not needed in the finishing if you're 7'3", right? We put Hall of Fame badges for the shooting this year, because it also helps on post fade, so we can post fade from almost anywhere, and also our standing shots are gonna be green light. So watch, we're gonna go any number, doesn't really matter. This pie chart's pretty good, but the shooting is, you know, it's pretty low. Post fade, it's alright. Like, you know, this one's decent. Shooting's pretty good. The dunk's pretty good. Post fade, it's not as high as I'd like. The one I want to go for right here. Let's see. Which one? This one right here, because you see it's the highest 3 you can get on a big man, the highest mid-range you can get on a big man, and you still have a high standing dunk, high close shot. Like, let's just get into it. You know, this one right here is one you want to go for. You know, you can look at the other ones if you want to, but in my opinion, this is the one I went for. This is the best one to me. But what I did is 89 close shot. You can do 90 and take something out of something else, like shooting or something, if you really want that 20 badges. But for me, I'm gonna show you the badge setup I use. You don't need 20. 19 is all that, in my opinion, all that you need. So no driving layup. I don't know why I did that. So what you want to do, you want to make sure these are as high as possible. You got 20 shooting badges. That's really good on this post score. So post control, you only want enough to get 6 badges, right? You might think you might need a lot more badges because you're a post scorer on this year. I would not say you need that many. There's not even that many badges you can get. A lot of people say you need a lot. That is cap. If you hear them say that, just let them know they cap. They're cap. So look into your defense, block, offensive rebound, defensive rebound. You take your block down, you're not gonna have that many badges. You know, if you wanna max out if you really think that you need that, and then you try to upgrade your block, you're only gonna have 4 badges. That is not good on a center. You cannot have just 4 badges on a center and defense. So it's crucial you had that 1.8 badges. So to be real, I went with solid. I seen some post scores go up early, but I just like solid. I don't know, it's just me. 7'3". You wouldn't max this out, of course. You know, you might think you're slow, but look, you know, when you upgrade your character, your speed's not gonna be that bad. Trust me. You can go up a little bit for more speed, like just only a little. I'd say max you can go up is to 90 or 285, but it's not really that big of a difference. So just max that out, to be honest. Like, oh, let me explain. So see, standing dunk, right? 91 standing dunk, you get contact dunks. You get elite big man contact dunks. 91 post fade, that means you're gonna be green light from almost anywhere. You can be green light from anywhere in that mid-range section. I never really tested it out, but I've got super close to the actual 3-point line, where I think you can green on the actual 3-point line if you hit it. You might not be able to green like a post 3 if you go way too far. I'm talking about with takeover, by the way. Don't be going out there selling your teammates, trying to do some deep post for every possession. Do not do that and blame it on me. Do not do that and blame it on me. You know, take smart shots. But on this build, you can take crazy shots, and it's smart on this build. Look, 64-3. You need a 55-3 in this game to be greening, really. Like 53, you can green easy, right? If you know your timing. 55 opens the green window pretty good, where you can green. 60 is pretty consistent. Like you see my what's it called? So my clips I posted earlier in this video is green. My shot is green from mid-range, from 3, especially with the Hall of Fame badges and shooting. That's what I'm saying. The Hall of Fame badges and shooting makes a really big difference. So you don't want to max out your wingspan. You want to 1 from max, but you want to take post scorer takeover. You know, because we're post scorers. We're not no rim protector. That's trash. I mean, if you really want to be a shooting post scorer defender, you know, you can do this. You already have really good defense, so you're already a shooting post scorer defender. So you want the post scoring takeover so you can be destructive on offense when you get that takeover. You already know. I don't gotta explain too much about that badge. You already know about that. So test build, I'm gonna show you the badges. So for your badges, like I said, you got Hall of Fame in shooting instead of finishing. It makes a huge difference for post score this year, because you don't need, you're 7'3". You don't need Hall of Fame badges. You're really gonna be able to destroy people at ease. I had bronze drop stepper dropping off people in the park that were fast glass cleaners. I was at 80 overall, dropping off 91s, and I can ask someone in the video for you if y'all don't believe me. But look, so drop stepper, gold, fast switch silver, mouse house gold. I go for post spin silver, posterizer, my bad, gold, hook specialist gold, pro touch gold. You can go like silver, and go like that if you want, or you can go like this. You know, you can mix it up. You know, if you're dribbling, like if you're like one of those flashy post scorers, which I don't recommend dribbling, slowly finisher might be good if you're like trying to be super flashy with your dribbling and getting to the hoop and doing certain things. But you know, I wouldn't recommend that. You know, would not recommend that. But this is just what I go for, because unstrippable, I already have unpluckable. But since I'm right here, let me just show you the badges I already have for this one. So unpluckable, either silver or gold, right? This is what I run right here, right? But to be honest, these are not that needed. You can go like this if you want, but this is just what I run. These right here are the 4 best badges for posts. These 2 are not necessary. These 2, this one is definitely a must-have on this build. Must have. Before I had this, I was getting ripped like crazy, but since post playmaker is good, pass out when you need to, triple that juke, you can move fast, build faster, so good. You know, I don't really explain too much. But onto the shooting badges. This is what makes the build so OP. Catch and shoot silver, right? Hostile Hunter Hall of Fame, limitless spot. This is why these badges right here will make you really good with shooting right here. This is what I use for shooting, right? Unless you're on the 1 score, you don't need it. But for post fades and just being the best post scorer in 2K22, these are the badges you need. Must have right here. These 4 badges must have. Like I said, I put these badges here, so when I play 3s, you know, and 2s, I can shoot from anywhere. If I need to, I can spot up, you know, I can shoot anywhere. If you're doing 1v1 court, you know, just put it on these, you know, or you can silver blinders like this right here. This is what I usually run on the 1v1 court right here. But you know, if you want to be a shooting, like the stretch post like I'm telling you about, 2s and 3s, this is the build right here. You can even have this one on in a regular, you know, 1v1 here, because there's certain moves you can do, like the walk back on this build right here, and walk back to the 3-point line like out of a post position move and shoot the 3. I've done that before. So I'm telling you, like, this build is not something you play with. So onto the defensive badges, you know, you want this one, this one, this one, bronze, bronze. Sometimes I run silver, depending on what, if I'm going as a fast guard and I might have to switch and hold him for a little bit, but I usually just run that. Because poker stick on bronze makes a huge difference. You don't ever get those slow jump animations. If you accidentally jump on somebody, you can come down with it in a relatively, you know, fast time with just bronze. You can put this on this if you're just a big man. For sure, you know you're gonna be guarding, and you know the guard's not gonna be like really a problem. But I usually always keep clamps on, at least on bronze. But those are the that's the bad stuff you really need for this build to be a menace in the park. Like, I'm telling you, this build is not something you played with. You know, you already see me shooting, post fading, getting in the post. You know, you can dunk on people because you get elite contact dunks. Like, this build is not something to be played with, I'm telling you. So, you know, this is my first video on like builds and stuff. I'm gonna have another build coming out for guards, how to make a two-way slashing playmaker defender, 4-in-1. Like, I'm gonna show you how to make that. I have a big man jump shot for this. I know y'all seen the green jump shot for this build. If y'all want that build, stay tuned for my next video. I'm gonna be dropping it soon. Like, you know, I'm gonna be grinding. I'm about to be on my grind. But anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all. Y'all stay safe.